Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Get Better at GoNNER, the series in which I try to get better at GoNNER. This is a game that I really enjoy, but I'm really terrible at it. So let's just jump right in. Again, as before, our goal is to try to get through Zone 2, Robot World. As we have done before. You know, let's try a different head. Let's go with Blockhead this time. I think I'm getting a little better at not getting hit, so this might save us a little bit hassle if we do get hit at any point. For anyone who either doesn't remember or hasn't seen what the blockhead does, it makes it so that when you get hit, your parts all stick together instead of your head, your weapon, and your backpack just scattering all over the place. If you take a hit, everything stays intact and you just kind of fall over momentarily. It's honestly just kind of a convenience thing, but there you go, you see, just like that. I got hit, I didn't go flying, I just sort of ragdolled to the ground. This is a bad start, we've been hit twice already, but we should be able to recover. I think we're going to probably find a chest with some health in it as we move forward here. That'll get us back up to 2 health, and we'll be in a much safer spot at that point. I'm going to focus, we are going to be focusing a little bit on combos, simply because they give us the best chance of survivability later if we can build up a lot of glyphs. But again, we're going to try to hit that balance of going for the combo but not getting so reckless that we end up getting ourselves hurt in stupid ways early on. So the goal here is combos of at least 5. If we can keep it going from there, then that's great. If not, I think every 5 or so will get us another glyph, which is going to be very helpful in the long run, I think. There goes another glyph. And keep it going. Alright, well, we'll start up our next level here with a new combo. See if we can maybe farm out a couple more glyphs out of the enemies on this level. Take out that hedgehog. That hedgehog. Oh no, we got stomped on. Well, we are in a very uncomfortable spot right now. We take one more hit and that's it. However, I have just found the thing that I mentioned in the last few episodes. This is what I would call a secret chimney. Check the ceiling and sometimes you find these little passages that lead upwards. And in this case, we have actually found the very last thing that I had unlocked before we started this series with a brand new save. This is a new backpack. I like this one, so we're going to pick it up. What this backpack does, and I'll show you in a moment here when it becomes, there we go, just like that, ideal to use. You activate that backpack, and I don't know if it's supposed to be like a set of speakers or some kind of sonic projector or something, which I guess technically would also be speakers. But what it does is it just freezes everything in place for a few seconds, which if you have a big room that's just full of enemies like that you might, you know, if you have troubles with getting overwhelmed by big crowds, it can really help you kind of thin things out a little bit. And there you go. That's the downside of the blockhead. We got hit 3 times. And we're dead. I'm actually just going to restart here, because when we restart, that lets us bypass the penalty. If we have to continue later, it's going to cost us quite a bit more if we've already used a continue. And a continue from the first level is basically just a restart. So let's give this another shot. I'm going to take this backpack again because I like it, and now that we have it, I'm going to keep using it. A few bounces for a nice combo start there. See if we can take this guy before our combo runs out, which we did. Excellent. This is that was a great first room. We're going to try to keep it going in this one here. And if we can, we may actually be able to build up a... Oh, well, so much for that. I was going to say we may actually be able to build up a little more impressive combo. But, again, we've been hit twice now, both of which were fairly stupid hits. But, you know, we're going to keep it going. We're not going to lose hope just because I made a dumb move there. And, you know, I've also got to work on actually using my backpack. I have a really cool ability that I can do with it here. But I just sort of get into this mindset. Northern Lion actually calls it too good to use syndrome, where you'll have a thing that's not necessarily even exhaustible, but has some kind of cooldown or some sort of limitation to it that means that you can't just use it endlessly. And it puts you in the mindset of, well, if I use it now, then I may not be able to use it later if I need it more, so I'm just not going to use it now. And you could call it good strategy, planning ahead, but ultimately what it usually comes down to is you end up just never using these skills, abilities, whatever it is that you're quantifying. You just end up never using them because they might be more useful later. And if you play it that way, ultimately they just become entirely useless because, doesn't matter how good it is if you never use it. And Secret Zone, we've unlocked it, so we are going to take a romp through the secret level. See if maybe we can... Well, alright. I could have done that one better, but we got a free glyph out of it at least. And moving on. Take a few shots, a few jumps, a little jumping and shooting, and see if we can build up a combo here to get yet another set of glyphs out of this level. There's one. Fill our ammo here. Uh-oh, well, we missed on that guy and that killed the combo. But, we already had a glyph from the combo before it, so it's alright. It's alright if we have to start over from there. There's sort of an element of strategy with combos as well that comes down to knowing how much you can realistically expect to combo. In a room like this, for example, rather than trying to keep the combo going up the cliff there, I probably should have just let that first combo end and then jumped back up. What that would have done was given us the most... the best opportunity to get a new combo going once that first one ran out. You have to kind of think of your enemies as resources, if you will, because obviously you can't combo without enemies. And if you have enemies that are in opportune positions or, clumped together closely, and you've already got a combo going, you kind of have to think to yourself, obviously, split-second decisions, but do I want to get these last few easy-to-pick-up guys to try to keep my combo going, or do I want to accept that I'm going to lose this combo, but try to make an easy start for myself next time? I'm going to pick up the glide head, because we can. It's for how many times I re-rolled there, it's a bit of a waste of glyphs, but essentially it came to a full health, basically, which... And on top of that, we had if we hadn't picked up the glide head, we just would have died there. Oh no, I'm out of ammo. Oh, there we go. Much better. Just have to try to not die now. Freeze. And I don't know, I've seen a couple of people call this backpack like the easy mode backpack, basically, but in my eyes, which are now dead, alright, we're gonna start over again. I'm okay with taking easy mode at this point. If that's what it is, if that is the truth, and the freeze time backpack is in fact the easy mode backpack, I'm still having a good time using it. I struggle to make it through even the early portions of the game, so if I can get something that gives me a little bit of an advantage, maybe allows me to progress a little farther, extend my playtime some, I feel like that's only a good thing. Because, ultimately, it's a game. It should be fun. And I'm having a fun time using this backpack. Alright. Feeling pretty good about this combo so far. Done some head jumps, and we're going to jump through the tube cat, move on to the next level, and see if we can keep this... Oh my... Yeah, this is a good opportunity. So long as I don't... good time to freeze time there. So long as I don't do anything stupid, let the nerves get the better of me, I should be able to build up an actually fairly impressive set of kills here. And alright, I tried a little experiment there. I wasn't sure... I was hoping that maybe freezing time might freeze my combo a little, but, give me a little extra time to get up over this ball here, and keep my combo going rather than having to let that one die and start a new one. That would be a position in which I probably should have considered whether or not I was even going to be able to keep the combo going with having to get over that wall. Probably the better thing to do would have been to let the combo die out after I'd picked up a couple of runes, or a couple of glyphs, and then start it up again closer to the wall to give myself time to get over and keep the combo extended. But, you know, you live and learn. It's going to come down to muscle memory eventually, where, you know, we won't even be consciously thinking about it. It's just going to be the habits get formed, and it just, you know, it's sort of like instinct taken over. We see groupings of enemies and the way they're arranged, and our brain's just going to go all numbers and calculations on us and just put us in the right spot to keep a nice extended combo that's going to benefit us in the long run. I am fairly pleased with how this is going so far. Got another glyph out of that. This combo, I'm fairly certain, yeah, we're going to lose that combo. But starting over on a new one, we actually have a pretty healthy collection of glyphs right now. Oh, what do we want here? I can buy health. Yeah, that's it. We're gonna buy the health, and we're gonna call that good. Let's move along now. See how we can do on the first boss. With a hop skip, we go through the tube cat, and we drop out into boss level number 1. We're gonna start with a freeze time here, just to get a couple of free shots. And that was almost ideal. We didn't get hit. I think I did waste a couple of shots there, but I don't think at this point, I don't think we could have asked for a better boss fight. I'm happy with how that went. I'm optimistic going into Robot World now. Now we do only have 3 health with this head, but we've also got the freeze time backpack, which I think is going to help out. Now I'm kind of wondering, Sally only gave us some ammo there. I'm wondering if there's anything else that she can give us, given that I've already got full health. But, you know, if all we can get out of this is love and hugs, that's fine. I mean, look how happy she is there. How can you be dissatisfied with that? I guess we're not getting anything else out of this, but let's move along then. And I wonder if the tube mouth picking you up, I'm wondering if it counts from the top of your head, because if it does, maybe we can do something cute here. No. I was kind of thinking that maybe just stretching up tall might make us tall enough to get picked up by the gate, but no, that would have been adorable, but honestly probably not that great from a practical standpoint, because that would make it much easier to accidentally go through a level gate that you maybe don't want to. Anyway, we've learned something. We're going to move along, start the next level. Pretty happy with how that went. It does seem like sometimes you just kind of get an easier set of levels than other times. And this is gonna be a little challenging here with the placement of these turrets. I'm a little concerned about getting shot in the feet while trying to take them out. But we managed on those two reasonably competently, and if we can just continue to not get hit here, I'm gonna freeze time, take out the carriers, and then leave just the ones on the ground. Alright, looking good here. This is going pretty well. My concern... Uh-oh. That is a major concern of mine. Lesson learned, if we get shot in the air, there is no recovering. There has to be ground underneath us to land on if we're going to take a risk. So, don't take risks in midair. Now here's what I would like to know. I'm continuing... Why am I continuing with only 2 health? Well, I don't know. Moving along, though. And this is exactly why I don't want to use continues if I happen to die before the first boss, because you saw